Hey there. Hopefully, is my volume good? With this new arrangement, if the lighting is weird, please let me know. Because, we, okay, I'm wearing these new. Part of the reason I needed to switch platforms too was so I can switch cameras midway. I'm wearing these new contact lenses that aren't prescription, but they're supposed to help with light sensitivity. And so it's good. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. Um, and so there you again there you don't have to have a prescription for them. You just get them from your eye doctor. But everything looks like a strange hue of yellow. Um, just to put it in perspective, I know for a fact this is blue, but with these contact lenses in, it looks like hello, Arity. Hi, Trish. It looks green to me because of these lenses. At some point I'll turn it around and I'll let you guys like get a close up of my eyes because you can see them. Hi Bud Files, how are you doing? So I'll give everybody. This is my Stitcherhood blanket. I have not worked on it since the live. My craft room is almost all the way reorganized, but that's been part of the challenge of this weekend. I haven't gotten any crocheting done hardly at all, which is driving me crazy. Um, but I did get a couple next door finds, but you'll see. Yes, oh, absolutely, Trish, that was nice. Because it was nice, like, I could listen to you and kind of watch some of that while I was working on finishing cleaning up. Everything's rearranged and in its place, but then there's all the, like, cleanup and putting everything back. Because you guys know how full the bookcase is behind me in my videos. Well, I've got all the yarn back in. That was an adventure. My husband helped me with that. I could not believe how much yarn I actually have shoved in there. It's kind of unreal, but hi Izzy, how are you? I hope you're good. It's lovely to see you. Um, but anyway, so yeah, that's my phone's contribution to our conversation. So, hi Moonrose. Hi Amy, Mom B Amy. Lovely to see you. I keep hearing mixed things about because Amy's in Colorado and Andy's in Colorado. I was hearing we were going to get like a really big snowstorm. Oh, hello, Ola Joe and Andrea. Lovely to see you. I was just watching some replay of yours. Um, Hi, Leanne. How are you? Oh, go for it. Yep, that sounds good. Just listen to me babble about my stuff. I'm probably not going to be on for long because I've been having these really random, weird dizzy spells, and I don't know if it's I'm reacting to the medication again, the same medication I've been on, and like I'm having a stronger reaction to it again, or if it's the sinus pressure or what. Anyway, I'm probably fine. Um, it's Aridy's little. Arity sent this to me. Well, the little thing broke off, so I put a cat. I have a cat that is now on the zipper pull. But Arity gave me this. This is where I've been keeping my little hearts. Here, I'll show you the little thread hearts. Um, that's the only one I have left. Little thread hearts, book markers, because I was not going to weave in those ends. Cause no, I used a 1.25 millimeter um, hook. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm kind of all over the place. I like one day I'll feel fine, the next day I feel yucky. I don't know what's going on. I'm probably gonna have to see my doctor this week, which I don't want to. I see the doctors all the time. I get tired of them. like, I just like I. But I think I don't have to babysit Tuesday, so maybe. It was almost 70 where I live. Oh, let's see. Let's check it out, Sonia. Where? Oh, not Sonia. Hello, Sonia. I'm glad you made it over to this one. Sorry about the confusion. It was a tech problem. Um, let's see what the weather is like. This is near where I live, but not where I live. Let's see what it's like today. Right now. This will give the weather right now. I used to put Denver, but the Denver weather would give you DIA, Denver International Airport, and that's nowhere near where I live. No more doctors, right? Right, Andy? Andy gets it. uh, so it's 55 right now. So yeah, it might have been 70 earlier. It felt like it could have been. It's been a productive weekend, but like I had to keep sitting down, and my poor husband, I mean, he had all week off except for the one day he had to teach taser because again, he's in law enforcement, but then he's also in the National Guard. He just got an interesting message from the Army today. So he is not deployable in his position. So it's not that. But anyway, it's a thing, an expectation they have of them. But it's no big deal. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It really isn't. So it is what it is. Hello, Linda. But he taught taser that's his quote unquote day job. The National Guard, he has drill this weekend, and he has to do. He's going to be, him and another person is going to be heading up, revamping the whole driving regulations, or making sure everybody is following the regulations. I think that's the deal. With the driving rules in the National Guard, because there's so many units. I wouldn't even begin to be able to tell you how many units this is. So I think at some point he'll be traveling around the state a little bit to be telling people stuff, to be like doing inspections and then like retraining if needed and that kind of stuff. But he has to do a full training anyway. This man is just always working, and yet he had to do so much of the work in this room because I had to keep sitting down because I just felt so yucky, and I was having this weird. It's got to be the medication, right? There's got to be the medication. I hope it's just the medication because I can adjust that. Anyway, but I don't plan on being on long, maybe 45 minutes like last week. Some of you should be getting packages here in the next few days. I didn't even think, I could look and see where we at on packages. Hello, Jay. How are you? I just got my, and I haven't gone to the mailbox to get it. Yeah, this stitch ended up being a really nice choice, right, Linda? It's simple, but it doesn't look simple. And I think it's going to be lacy enough. I don't think it's going to be much of a yarn eater. So I'm hoping the 6 cakes, these are called cakes. And this is on, Linda won one of these. She won hers during the live, right? Or did somebody win and gift it to you? Did Camille win and win? No, that was the lighted hooks. So I think you won one of these during the live or something. Anyway, I just remember you won one of these. I love it. I have a friend at my crochet group. Her husband 3D prints stuff. So I took really good pictures of yours, Linda. That's on its way to you. It says Wednesday. That sounds right. It's so you can outer pull, guys. That's what. So it just like pulls from the outside. I freaking love this thing. Because I mean, if you know Colorado Halo, the cake starts pretty good sized. So it's nice. Anyway, So I took pictures and different angles and everything like that. Hello, Rachel. I just saw you made. Oh, what colorway? This one is mandarin and magenta. What colorway did you use, Mommy Amy? And Rachel, what are you making these days? I just saw you pop up in my feed, but I've hardly watched anybody this week. But again, I think I don't babysit on Tuesday because my daughter went up to my daughter with grandkids, my daughter with kids. I don't know, whatever. Um, she went up to Canada. March is national. Oh yes, and isn't today specifically in the live? In the live, okay. Yeah, so I took pictures. I took a bunch of pictures because when I took it to Crochet Club, she goes, "Oh, my husband could probably make those." So I'm like, I'm thinking I would love for him to I need to see how much it would cost for him to make these, but I freaking love it. My favorite little random yarn thing I never knew I wanted so badly. But I love Colorama Halo, Amy, because like it's my favorite yarn. Um, when I change camera angles in a little bit, I'll show you. But this stitch, I'll plan on just doing one row. I did send some funny gifts in the gifts. I mean, you know, it's me. In some of the packages, there's funny stuff too, or just surprise extras. And then there's some of them I'm going to apologize in advance, or maybe you can thank my husband, whichever way you want to look at this. Again, he's had to do most of the workload this week for me. Um, he taped the packages so they are not encased in tape like I usually do. He didn't use like half a roll of tape on every package, so the blanket was blue and white. Oh, I have that colorway. Oh, if I pull that out, everything's gonna fall off that shelf. So yes, I know exactly which one that is, Amy. Kind of fades into a light blue and then into a white. Oh, that's one of my favorites. I do have some of that sitting right up here. Or do I have, maybe I have the one just that goes from the blues to the dark blue. Oh, I'm so sorry, Thrifty. Have you tried to go horizontal on your phone? Because I hear you can do that. From what I can tell, the trolls have been mega trolly lately. Because it seems like a few people have you 3D print these, Crafty? Ooh, ooh. Type your you've got a mod, right? You've got a shield. Type your link if people can order these from you. Do you make things other than hearts? I would imagine too. But yeah, I don't know if that would help. I'm just throwing that out, Thrifty. Rachel, I don't know if horizontal would be helpful. Which yarn did she win? Because I know she keeps winning stuff, so I don't know what she won some thread from me. I know that. I don't remember what else was in her package. She had lots of things in her package. Yes, yes. Go ahead and drop your link, your website. That would be awesome, Andy. And then people can order from you. I'd much rather support you than Jeff Bezos. We'll just say it that way. Okay, let's see if I can remember this pattern. If not, I'm going to have to get my book out. What is this pattern? I'm going to look at my book. Where did I put my book? I thought I had my book right here. Oh, poop. You guys can look at my love bug. I still have the chicken at the moment. Chuck said I needed to add the chicken should have beads. I'm like, I don't know the person, or I totally would do that. Because it was for Kiwi's Crochet Corners giveaway. I had offered to make the chicken. A small chicken. I was very specific. A small chicken. Much smaller than what I gave Mama G. Okay, what did I say I was looking for? The book. I know I saw the book. Luckily, in tearing apart this room, I did have a very logical sorting method, but I swore that book was behind me, and it is not. Where are you, book? Ah, there it is. I'll tell you what, my cats were so confused when they came in and their food dropped the first time. They were like, where is it? It was hilarious, actually. Had to kind of... Hello, Lexi. Oh, Raina cake. Oh, nice. Is it Raina or Rena? Meandering chains. Okay. So I need to chain 3, which I already did. Double crochet single. This is a case where the graph is actually more helpful than the words. Okay, again, it's called Meandering Chains, and it's this book. It is linked. But yes, it was funny, Linda, when they're like, they were so confused trying to find their food because their food was moved to a different corner. It's hilarious. And we've had to remind them a couple times. Oh, you like the chicken? Let me grab the chicken. It hasn't been sent off or packaged yet. The chicken. He came out really good. So that is that wheat stitch. So this is the Brianna K. And so this is all a different style. But I thought it was like that look is so perfect for like the Mardi Gras vibes. But yeah, it came out so cute. And this did not use, this was quick. Wasn't as fast as this one, but this was quick. And then I used those eyes, and I obviously it was off a stitch or something, but work being imperfect is part of the deal, right? Especially amigurumi. It's like each one's going to be a little different. Right, it is very cute. It came out really cute and fun, and yeah. I think Mama G's is my favorite chicken I've made. This is probably my second favorite. This is the 4th chicken I've made. So, but my second favorite. I just like the way Mama G's came out. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Linda. Oh, you might need one? You know what? All you have to do is tell me colors. But yes. I wouldn't recommend eating a chicken that is green and purple. That's probably not salmonella free, but that's just a guess on my part. All right. So I'm supposed to, and then again, this is Spoony Stitcher's link. I should have linked it. I will link it. Twice sheared sheep, the no snag stitch markers. Oh my gosh, they truly do not snag on anything. They're amazing. Okay, so it says that I go over and where's the stitch? I'm going to redo that last stitch. Okay. Now I see what I'm doing. Okay. And then chain 3. And this doesn't count for anything they say. And then I come over to the top of this double. Why is the top of this double? Maybe I need to redo it too. Let's do that. Oh, did I forget to chain 3? Is that what happened? Yep. That is what happened. That's why I was having trouble seeing what was going on. I need to go into the single crochet, double, single, chain 3. That doesn't make sense because I need to be going into the double, not this. Sorry guys. Let me read the pattern again. Hello, Fluffy Fluff. Fluffy Flufferino. Oh, I bet that's beautiful. It's not yours. What do you mean it's not yours? It needs to go somewhere else? Or it's not your pattern? Okay. Linda, I feel ya. Sending you positive vibes and prayers. I get it. Especially when you don't see them regularly. That can be more anxiety inducing. I get it. Hello, Dorothy. We got New Zealand and Australia in the house. And Tasmania. Which is part of Australia, but still. Yep, to which one? That you're not keeping it or that it's not your pattern? I'm going into the double crochet. Oh, God. Okay. Like I said, the chart is actually saving my butt here. Thank you, Sam. Sam's Yarn Basket. If you don't follow Sam, consider checking it out. Oh yeah, I'm finishing this. Okay, so checking her out because she goes over our charts and how to read them. I mean, I have this, but this doesn't have all of them, and it doesn't always necessarily help you really understand. But every time she does a stitch tutorial or anything, she'll go over that. Okay, so let's try this. Oh my gosh, I've got it all wound up. Bring your crochet. Oh, okay. Yes, I agree. That's a good thing, Linda. It does. I personally like to bring something very small that I can crochet, or like something mindless. Is it single double or double single? Poop. It's double single. Is that what I did? Or did I do single double? So I did the chain 3, skip over here, and I do a double and a single. I don't know why, but now all the single ladies is running through my head. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, Linda. The butterfly shawl, that is so beautiful too. Your work was stunning. Into the double crochet, right? Wait. Double. And single. And there's Missy. Missy's coming to join us. She is, like I said, from this angle, she looks like a tortoiseshell. Because most of her body looks like tortoiseshell until you see her little white feet. Hello. Hello, little lady. You got feet pics. She's licking my forehead, y'all. She has literally never ever done that before. What's going on, little girl? What do you think I have? I have nothing for you. No treats, no food, no water, no milk you can try to steal. Nothing for you. But yes, you got some free Missy feet pics there. I apologize that she is right under the camera there. This is why all my stuff has to get washed twice. Huh, buddy? And then bagged downstairs because she pretty much does not go down to the main level because that's where the dogs are. She can tolerate one of the dogs, the one that's named Lebowski, but none of the other dogs. She is not a fan. Yeah, she probably is, actually. Yes, kitty kisses, yes. Yes, sweet girl. She is a very sweet kitty. Hello? She's like, no, you haven't crocheted all weekend. I'm not going to let you crochet. Or when did I crochet that chicken? I don't even remember. Everything's a blur right now. I don't know. But Linda will be thinking about you. Because I do. Like I said, I think the less you see the doctors, even the more anxiety producing it is. I have to call the dang health insurance company because, you know, that's a lot of fun. Because they're like, the prescription's approved, but also you have to order it through us and can't get it elsewhere. Oh, I did 2 doubles there. That's what's going on there. There should be a double and a single. But, you know, like I said, I'm just really genuinely hoping that 6 cakes is enough. Once I finish this cake of yarn, I will measure it and see approximately how big this blanket's going to be. I'd love to see. Oh yeah, you take care of yourself, okay? You take care of yourself. Yep. Fall asleep to my voice. Many of my students did. It's fine. No, I'm just joking. Most of them didn't. But yes, take care of yourself, Jay. Lots of fluids. And hopefully that little piece of advice I gave you via email was actually helpful. I know it helped me. So. And, you know, all week it's been like one day I'm fine. The next day I'm feeling like crap. Or doo-doo. cock-a-doodle-doodle. But so it's like, I don't know. I mean, I haven't had a temperature, not one single day. I haven't like thrown up or had anything outside of normal for my like nausea related to my migraines. I don't know. Okay, you're gonna go in the background. Did you drop your website, Andy? Before you go, did you drop your website? Not just your channel, or should they go to your channel? I don't know. Your channel automatically drops. You don't need to worry about that, but your website, if they want to order one of these from Andy, because Andy does 3D printing stuff too. Oh shoot, I know I have her coffee cup here somewhere. She does fidgets. I feel like little fidgets. No, see, nothing is where it needs to be yet. Anyway, hopefully she already dropped it. Because again, I'd rather... Yes, you already dropped it. Okay, perfect. Because, I'd always rather support a small business. Done. The big giant. Named after a river. Alright. I'm off screen, aren't I? I am sorry. It's because I'm turned weird. Let me fix this. Okay. Okay. So, because I haven't been 100% and I haven't finished what I started in this room yet, I'm not going to be able to make the big announcement. Oh, so sorry. But for those of you who watch Linda Saxida, you know that she scratches off a map, and it was because I told her, oh, that'd be really cool if you did want to scratch off maps. It was because I thought I had one of those scratch off maps, and I was like, you know, I didn't have enough subscribers at the time to really think too much about it. But now I do, so I will show you what I have. Big announcement, just keep your eyes peeled. I am going to start memberships sometime this month. See, I just missed a stitch there altogether. Do I want to try to make you fake it? It's fine, everything's fine. Okay, we're just going to fake it and ignore the fact that there's a missing stitch there. What's everybody else stitching on? So I'm not super engaging this evening. Part of it is because I had to switch platforms because YouTube was not being nice to me. It was not happy. But last week when I tried to use Streamlabs, that was a whole fiasco. So I didn't even try that tonight. I don't know. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I just have to, I have to make my emojis. I already kind of know. I've already got my levels established, and I have, you know, the costs and length of things. Oh my gosh. Big yawns. Sorry about that. I know those are contagious. I apologize. But I will show you the other big thing is that scratch off map, and I'm going to start scratching it off. However, I need to find my United States one because my world one does not have the different states. It's just one big United States. I'm like, yeah, well, that's not going to work. Because we've got making hats to donate. Are you making crocheting, knitting, or a knitting machine, Amy? And where do you donate? I'm always curious about that. Because I know Crafty Witch donates to her local cancer center, so she's very picky about what yarn she uses. I couldn't handle Goldie and Penelope. I am learning to do that, aren't I? She taught me well. Yeah. But yes, keep an eye out. It will probably be a bi-monthly giveaway, and it will be a make for sure. It'll probably be small makes, or I might do the right stitch, Lori. I might do, I don't know. I might do kind of like Lady Bird Loves does, and like she does little member packs. Like when you hit 3 months, when you hit 6 months, when you hit a year, and then 3 years or something like that. Crochet them and donate. Colorado Coalition for the Homeless. Okay, so for the homeless, that's lovely. Well, I might have a chat with you where I can donate, because I have two hats to give. I was going to send them to K&K, but to me it makes more sense to donate locally, especially after I just spent. We will play a game. It won't be how much did I spend on shipping, because that's yikes. But rather, how much did pirate ships say they saved me? And I'm going to say it that way, because I don't know. I don't know if it really would have cost that much. Or they just make that up. I don't know. But we'll say what the claim was, and I will show you the map, the scratch off map I have in a little bit. The little giveaways. Yeah, small things, right? Like things like this. I wouldn't necessarily, I mean, this might be the first giveaway, because I don't know what to do with this love bug. I don't think my granddaughter would love this. I don't think my grandson would love this. They like the really soft stuff, so if I made something out of this, then yes, they would want it. I mean, not that she's picky. She would probably want this chicken, to be honest. That's what she would want. Or maybe I could make a chicken as like this little chicken as the first thing. Hello, Annette. How are you? Fighting. Oh, Dorothy, I've been there fighting with the yarn winder. I've been there. I know your pain. It's brutal. Annette, what's the latest Boggy Creek design you've done? I had the coolest idea for a lovey, but I do not have time to make it, so I'm saying no to myself. I so badly want to make it. I don't have time to make it. So I'm just going to make a SpongeBob instead. Just straight up SpongeBob. And I think I'm going to make Gary as well, because that needs to be a double. The snail, his pet, because it doesn't look, I honestly, like, some of these, like, low sew or no sew, this borders on basic no sew. The only thing you sew is this, because these you kind of sew together at the base, and then you shove them in, and then when you're sewing the seam together, same thing here, you get the shape you want. When you sew the seam together, that's how you sew it into the chicken. So Brianna K's pattern is very cool, but a boggy bear, and you're focused on amigurumi. Yes, amigurumi. I'm going to do an amigurumi SpongeBob, because that will take me less time than the idea I had in my head. I may design it someday, because I think it's really cool. Will I actually do it? Well, that's a whole different thing. Okay. How many of you bought, and then Crafty is live as soon as I'm done. I'll probably go, will I finish? Nah, maybe I'll finish the row. I do need to show you that map though. I'm not going to be that mean about it. But yeah, I'll have to figure out, once I have the emojis made, then I will. I will start the membership because everything else is set up. I may have to change the name of one of them just because it's not as funny as the others. It's only funny if you've been around my channel for a while, which I suppose people that are going to be members are probably going to be those people anyway. It's very funny if you've been around my channel for a while. You know, you're surprised that they're funny names for my channel membership levels. I can change those at any time too. 1, 2, 3, and I've got a message that's blocking my text. Did you get anything? Oh yes. Okay, update on the craft room. Everything is rearranged to the position it needs to be in. It's just putting things back together, so to speak, Linda. And it's not ready to show just yet. We're very, very close. Very close. And yes, and the cats are still forgetting where their food is. And so they still have to come in here. They run to where their food used to be, and then they run to where their food is. It's quite humorous, actually. But that's where we're at. So yes, everything is in the correct position. That is so hard for my brain to not want to do 2 doubles. But we're flying along here. So yes, I am thinking definitely by Wednesday you'll see the room, and I will post before pictures so you can fully appreciate. But my husband did hang up the stained glass window that my dad made for my mom many years after they were divorced. Again, my parents stayed very good friends. They were better friends than partners. That was just their situation. But it made it good because there was never an ill word spoken about either parent, from either parent. So I feel very lucky in that situation. And my dad was truly involved in my life, especially in the 70s. That wasn't always the case. But yeah, it's all in the position. I know you can't tell, but I am in a completely different place. Still kind of in the corner, but not in the corner like I was. That was part of the reason for the change. The room it just feels so much bigger. It was a very good choice. And then I got those plastic drawers, I guess. Hello, Camille. I'm probably only going to go 10 minutes max more. So I'm just going to try to get 1 row done. I'm not quite there. I'm close. I announced that I'm going to be doing memberships. I was going to try to have it ready tonight, but I haven't had a chance to work on my emojis yet. So, I mean, she's going to be an emoji. I just have to figure out what other emojis I want. Clearly, maybe the bear yarn, BARE, or if I can find something that says BEAR, bear yarn, that would be really funny, and I could do that, but we'll see. How many? I don't know how many. Yeah, that's the big announcement. And then I have the scratch off map. I'll show it as soon as I finish this row, and then probably with that I'll finish, just because I'm still feeling really weird. I don't know if it's the medication or if I've got some kind of sinus pressure, cold going on. I can't tell if it's migraine. I do not know what's going on with me. If it keeps up like this, though, I'm going to have to go to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor. I go to the doctors all the time. I'm sick of the doctors. Sick of them. Anyway. Potato Mima, exactly. Oh, you didn't get your peach cobbler? Oh, Camille, I'm so sad. I wish I had a wah wah sound. That's a sad day. That's a very sad day. I keep crocheting off screen. I am so sorry, y'all. Missy is over there playing. You missed Missy feet pics. Camille, that's the only thing you really missed. And then me forgetting how to do the stitch. Having to figure it out again. And that I'm gonna keep this short because and then I showed the chicken. This is the chicken so I made this chicken yarn winder. It took so long for Dorothy, I've been there. I've had that. I don't think it makes the grocery store with it. Oh, that's yeah, sometimes it does take making it yourself so that you can actually get it just exactly how you want it. But this is the chicken. I donated a chicken for Adrian, Kiwi's Crochet Corner. Kiwi is the bird. It was Kiwi's birthday or hatching day or whatever you want to call it. She has a certificate or whatever. So when she celebrated that birthday, I offered to donate a chicken. I said small, and it is small. I like this size. It's truly small, but not like tiny, not like micro. And I asked Adrian to ask what colors that the winner wanted, and she said purple and green. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I did get it done yesterday so that it was in time for Chef Lori's Mardi Gras entrance. I'm like, thank you. Because not only is it Brianna K's pattern, because it's this wheat stitch chicken, it went for Lori's, and I can send that off to that winner for Adrian. I had to get all my crap sent out first. And when I have all my stuff together, we'll play a game and we'll try to guess how much Pirate Ship says I saved. We're not going to guess how much I spent on shipping, but how much Pirate Ship claims that I saved by using them. One thing, it was so funny because like one thing it was like $30, like less. And then another thing, it was like 10 cents less. And they were both about the same size package. I'm like, that's why I'm saying we're just going to go with what they claim. There. And Linda, when did you say I'm gonna make a chicken with the yarn? Yes, do it. Do it. Yarn chickens are great. Now that you got it on your winder and your winder cooperated with you, or you fought it till it cooperated, whichever way you want to talk about it, right? Make sure you get a photo to send in. Oh, I already did this. This, I took several photos. I already sent it to Chef. I do need to submit on... I need to submit this and then the wheat stitch border on the baby blanket for Crafting Kitty. I have not done that yet. Did she put the post up yet? Probably not. I know she went through the January, February stuff because that's when she actually comments and likes and stuff on the Creator Spotlight stuff. I do know that's how she operates that. I think she's even said that before. That, the hearts. If you were not in Palentine's, you got one of these hearts. And so I made a lot more. So you got one of, this is Brianna Kay's. She did not do it in thread. This was Brianna Kay's. No, sorry, Ophelia Talks. This was Ophelia Talks pattern as well. You won with the yarn winder, yay, Dorothy. She hasn't put the post up. Yeah, it's too soon. Usually it's 2 or 3 days in, right? End of the month. But I did see that she commented on the Ophelia Talks one, so I'm like, okay, so she's pulling names anyway. Because that's how she does it. If I had that many entries and stuff, I'd have to do it that way too. I could not have done it the way I did it. Whew, forget that. Although, the way she does it, it's not a whole lot different than what I did, I guess. But she had to wait until it was done. And then I have to... Okay, so the last person finally claimed their prize, and it was a Ladybird Loves. Camille was not the last person, to clarify. And got it all set up, sent it to Ladybird Loves, and then she emails me and says, well, can I just pay it forward? So I had to email Ladybird Loves and say, okay, what do I do about this? Again, not Camille. Okay, we finished a row. I'm really loving this stitch. I'm really hoping 6 cakes is enough. That does look good. Like I said, it's simple, but it doesn't look simple. But it's not so decorative that it feels like delicate, I guess. Like, oh my gosh, that Solomon's Knot shawl, holy mackerel. That just like, I would feel, that's something I might give away too in a members live or in a members giveaway. We'll see whenever I get around to all that, because I cannot see myself wearing that because I am a klutz and I will kill that. So I'm gonna go grab them. I agree, Linda. I like the 2 months at a time. Rosalie pattern. Okay. Oh, good night, Andrea. It was lovely for you to be here. Yes, I will get some rest. I'll show this map and we'll probably I told you I'd flip the camera so you could see these weird contacts. Okay, so here's my scratch off map. It's big, as you can see. I'm trying to stick it to this foam board, but it's not totally sticking, and so that's a whole thing. It's like, it doesn't want to stay. I don't know. I got to figure out what to do. But look at this, like, USA. It's just the whole thing. It's not the states. So I'm going to have to get a second one that's the different states. Because I have somebody from Rhode Island, which that's super exciting. Because I figured that'd be one I'd never get. Okay, so let's talk about these lenses that I'm going to get my face really up close. I'm going to switch cameras. And then I'm going to take off my glasses so you can see. Okay, hopefully it cooperates. Okay. I'll try to open my eyes up more. Can you see that green? That green lens in there? Green-gray is the color it is. And it's supposed to help with light sensitivity. So far, all I know it does is make everything have a hint of yellow. And everything that's green looks blue to me. And everything that's blue looks green to me. So, that's fun. Oh, let me see if that one, you know what? Dorothy, I'll check. Oh, see? Now all of the pins came out. Oh my god. Okay. Careful where I step. All those push pins came out. And does this have Tasmania? Let's see. Yes. Yes, it has Tasmania, and it appears to have all 3 islands of New Zealand. The little tiny one, and then the 2 bigger ones. Definitely has Tasmania. It's not labeled, but I know that's what that is. It's got Mauritius. But yeah, United States is just United States. And then the capital, Washington, D.C. Is that a little weird, arity? Sorry about that. So I got to work on getting that together. And I need to carefully walk away. You can see my background is not. Well, can you? See, all of that stuff. None of that's been put in there yet. So when I say everything's in its position, yes, I'm on a different wall. And I put some lights up. I didn't plug them in. And there's Crafting Kitty's shawl that I won. So you can actually see it now. And this bookcase of yarn is next to me. So there's some of the changes that have happened already. But yeah. Yes, I can see Michigan. Yes, there's many of the states that I can tell where they are, but I'm like, I could scratch in the general area, but I think it would get lost once I do it. Anyway, so yes, you can tell there's been a lot of work, but like putting all the stuff back has been an adventure, for lack of a better word. Okay, we might as well go an hour since it's a minute and a half. But I do want to go at that point. Got another row on this. Put my stitch marker in. Showed my chicken. Did not finish that blanket. I look like I have black eyes. To me, it looks like that, you know, when they do that, like with alien eyes. Like they're just, that's how they look to me. I don't know what they look like to y'all, but anyway, I still have to film my yarn management Monday, so that's part of the reason I need to cut it short too. So I'm letting everybody know. I'm not going to say 21 goodbyes, only a couple. So if your channel didn't drop, or you want your channel to drop, and now you can, Hooks 247, but most of it, yeah, I'm other than filming that, which I have everything here to do that. Other than filming that, I am going to be resting. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to try to go to bed maybe in an hour. It depends on how long it takes me to get that Monday video because my brain's working slow. I just knocked Mima. I'm so sorry, Mima Potato Head. She just got abused. Yes, correct, Linda. I will be fine-tuning it for weeks, but everything's in its position. Like I said, it will just be, like I said, I think you'll see it either on Tuesday or Wednesday, when I have everything put away. Probably Wednesday, especially if I don't have to babysit Tuesday. So, big hugs. I appreciate you all. Hugs from Mima Potato Head. And hopefully all of this is just allergies and migraine combined, and that's why I feel so off. Mima Potato Head is feeling dizzy too, apparently. So, seriously, big hugs. I appreciate you all so much. You all are absolutely wonderful, and I am so glad you're here. You're good to see my interesting next door hauls. Well, I got 2 items from different places. Yarn, but not exactly today. So, yes. Oh, I forgot to say that. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? And I think Aridy's laughing at me saying that Mima Potato had 7 dizzy spells too. All right. Seriously appreciate you all so very much. Big, big hugs. And virtual hugs. Potato hugs. I'm going to put her down very gently. I'm going to lean her forward so she doesn't fall down again. All right. So, all right. With that, I'll see you all later. Thank you.